Are you considering starting your first, maybe your second or third business, and you need a little bit of direction or vision on what steps to take next? Well, I highly encourage you to watch this video to the end, because in here I'm giving 3 reasons why service-based business might be the perfect fit for you. Stick around. Okay, so if you are considering starting a business or your third, fourth, or fifth business, and maybe you haven't started a service-based business before, or you have and you're torn between maybe a product business and a service-based business, I just want to share some really helpful things that I've learned in the years of me being a service-based owner and how it may be able to help you. And so the first thing, getting right into it, is they are really, really well during recessions. That's really important to me, and it should be important to you, is that you keep making money, you keep doing well, even when the market is maybe going down, even when COVID-19 happens. Service-based businesses are 37% more likely to survive during a economic crisis than a product business would. And so that's numbers, guys. That's Harvard Business Institute that put that one out. The second reason why I really like service-based businesses is because you're solving a problem for somebody, and usually they don't want to do it. And so, as I kind of noted before, is if you can solve a problem for somebody, you're going to have somebody who trusts you, who trusts your services, who trusts your brand. And if you connect trust with a client, then they might be a client for a very, very long time. And so it's been fun as well. It's fun to solve people's problems. It's fun to be able to take what you've learned and apply it to somebody else's life, and vice versa. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I never will be, possibly. And there's services that they can provide for me that I just don't have the skill set. I don't have the time. I didn't do the research or the study, and it's super, super helpful. And that's going to stand in an economic crisis. Those things are going to continue to be services that are needed during that time. And so will your services if you start a service-based business or scale your service-based business. Is there's always going to be a need for you. Now, the third and final thing that I just find really, really important is they're easy to scale. And to dive a little deeper into that is what has been nice in my learning experience with service-based businesses is I can move at a pace that is comfortable for me. And I don't have to have a whole lot of overhead expenses. I'm not having to right off the bat pay for a bunch of subcontractors or employees. It's if you have the skill or the service to be able to provide for somebody else, then you can manage to do that on your own. And then as business continues to pick up, you can kind of ride that wave at your own comfortability. And so that's the really nice thing about a service-based business versus a product business. If you have a product business and say it blows up and it's just you and Grandpa Frankie in the garage putting shipping labels on boxes, and you get 3,000 orders, man, you're going to fall behind. And that looks really bad on your brand, on your business. But as a service-based business owner, is you can go at your pace. If you have customers that are looking for service and you're not able to provide it at the time, you can just say, hey, we're not free right now, or I can recommend you to somebody else. That's the nice thing about a service-based business. And one final little thing I want to put in there is, I kind of touched on it a little bit, was the overhead. Now, there's certain service-based businesses where their overhead is probably going to be pretty expensive, but for the most part, you can keep the overhead really, really low, and that's really important for you people who are looking to get started, and maybe you don't have a whole lot of capital. Maybe you don't even have $250 to your name. I started my business when I had about $30 or $40 in my bank account, and within the first year, I did very, very well, starting with $30. And so, if this video has brought any value to you, I highly encourage you to like and subscribe. Watch the video above, how to start your business fast, if that's something that you're interested in. Also, I just want to throw this out there for you guys. If you are interested in starting a service-based business, or you already own a service-based business and you're looking to scale, in the description below, you're going to see the link to our school community. And there is so much value there. We have our free masterclass where we teach on starting, on scaling, on sales, on marketing, on content creation. We have weekly webinars, we have guest speakers, and on top of that, not only is it a community, but it's a family. It's a people group who want to see you succeed, and you can bounce problems and issues and struggles off of each other and watch each other grow all together. And so if you're interested in that, there's no cost to it. It's 100% free. The link is below. We'd love to see you in the community. And we'll see you guys next week.